Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Sunshine for the Soul. This is a bonus reading because of the blue moon energies that we've been feeling. It's August 31st. It's actually my birthday today. So I wanted to do something special today and take advantage of these beautiful energies that are coming in. So what I'm going to do is do a Virgo Aries bonus. Now, Aries has been one of my top watched videos. They've actually been very instrumental in helping the channel grow, and I wanted to give a shout out to all you new subscribers and thank you personally for liking, sharing, and subscribing and building this community. It's very exciting to watch it grow. I really am thrilled of being a part of this. So with Virgo in 5 placements in my own natal chart and my rising being Aries, and because of the full blue moon and my birthday, this is going to be a message for anybody that's got Virgo or Aries anywhere in your chart. All right? It's been really great getting to know a few of you, commenting, letting me know what your natal birth chart signs are, and if you'd like to share that with me, that would be great in the comment section. So today I am pulling a Shaman's Dream Oracle. This is a very interesting little reading that I've got going on here that I wanted to share with you. And the first card out is the number 2 card, and it is Beloved. This is about radical acceptance, and this is quite a hefty concept. The minute I saw this card, I thought of self-acceptance. Card can mean other things, but let's take a look at it from the viewpoint of radical self-acceptance and radical acceptance of others. Can you accept and fully love yourself? Can you accept and fully love someone else? Most of us say one thing, but we struggle beneath the surface. The ego says you're too fat, you're too old, you're out of shape, you're not pretty enough, you're not good enough, that person isn't going to want to stay with me. Ego has this whole list of mantras that it repeats in our brain to keep us stagnant. We need to be in a place where we can ignore those words coming out of our head, popping up in our mind, and take a little bit of a look at them. Go stand in front of the mirror, look at that gorgeous creature, that spiritual, energetic being that you are. You got up today. There are some that didn't or couldn't. You are facing this day head on, even if you don't want to. The person in front of you needs you to love what is and not what is expected of you. And stop placing expectations on yourself or others. Treat yourself and your others like you would want to be treated. If your best friends have something good happen to them, you celebrate. Something bad, you are there for the tears. You deserve your attention too. And today, this is a reminder, maybe fitting on our birthday, to radically love yourself. And I love that part about celebrating what happens with other people. I'd like to give a shout out to Kate of Kate's Regretless Life. Yesterday on August 30th, right on her birthday, she hit 100,000 subscribers, and she worked very, very hard for that 100,000 subscribers. A real huge dedication on her part, and we appreciate her so much because Kate, let me tell you, was very instrumental when I started spiritually awakening. She was the first person that actually introduced me to tarot in a daily sense and how it could be used and the messages that come out of that to kind of help you on your spiritual awakening journey. And Kate was an instrumental part in my journey. She really was. She was kind of my muse. So we're celebrating with her today, that 100,000 subscribers. Very excited for her. So can we radically accept all parts of ourselves? Can we radically accept all parts of others? So I've got the 6 of Wands. I did a 9-card spread. So 6 of Wands reversed, the High Priestess, card number 11, clarified by the 2 of Swords reversed, and the 3 of Pentacles. So the energies we have today for you, Virgos and Aries, is that maybe there was a situation or a connection that there was no victory. We see in the 6 of Wands, the fairy tale wedding, the family and friends looking on, the beautiful dress and the veil, and this this is saying that, maybe the fairy tale romance didn't happen. Maybe it didn't go quite as you had envisioned it. It's funny how life works that way, where we have an image in our mind and then we realize just how distorted that is. And the High Priestess card number 11, clarified by the Two of Swords in the reverse, is that, there was secrets and maybe mystery here. Maybe the future was not revealed. And with the Two of Swords, this is, there was a difficult decision to be faced, and that maybe there was an energy of not knowing which way to go. Not knowing if I'm going to go down that path. And it looks like to me that we have, the card of radical acceptance is saying, can you accept and fully love all parts of yourself? Can you fully accept the part of you that maybe hoped and dreamed for something and it didn't quite work out the way it was supposed to, because it wasn't in our alignment. It wasn't part of our timeline, or we weren't aligning with that frequency. So with the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot sideways, this is, maybe they were at the planning stage, and the Chariot sideways says that, they didn't come racing forward. They really couldn't decide whether or not to take action. So there is an energy here of, something that just didn't take place, something that didn't work out. Someone couldn't make up their mind. Someone didn't know which way to go. Maybe, they weren't exactly tuned into their intuition. The High Priestess can be a card of marriage, but it's also a card of secrets and mystery. But, it would make sense that it would be a marriage card too. Like maybe somebody wanted the whole ball of wax. Maybe somebody saw an opportunity of, maybe this could work out. Maybe this could be my ride or die. And then the decision just couldn't be made. There was no forward progress. Someone did not take action. So let's look at what we've got next. I've got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Temperance in the reverse. So boy, we've got, a couple on the Six of Wands. Now we've got the Two of Cups. This is soulmate twin flame union. This is a soul connection. This is coming together and co-creating. And the Ten of Cups is, exactly that. The house, the picket fence, the 2.2 kids, the dog, the family picnics on Sunday afternoon. This is having it all together and fully experiencing and co-creating a life. And with the Temperance in the reverse, this says that, this did not take place. Something was out of balance. Something was off. There was no forward movement to bring this into our 3D reality. Interesting. All right, you guys, let's keep going. We've got the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse, and the Four of Swords. And this is, Page of Cups is normally the, messenger or the kind of the immature player in the deck. And in the reverse, it says, kind of just reiterating the story, is that there was no offer made. There was no emotions expressed. The Fool in the reverse says that there was no leap of faith. No one took a step out to have a new adventure. No one took that risk. They held back. And with the Four of Swords, it says this is all about healing. This is about needing solitude to kind of negotiate the situation, to go back and think about what we were going to do, why we didn't take this action, why there was no forward movement, why there was no progress in a certain direction. And it looks like this character needed some solitude, needed some healing, needed to really get with themselves and decide if this is something that they wanted. And we see on the Four of Swords, that is a card of healing. There's a divine feminine on there looking at the empty seat on her throne. She's going, where's my king? And it looks like, the divine feminine may have waited and held space for this divine masculine. So this absolutely can be a twin flame connection. We saw the Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands depicted as a couple getting married. So we've got a little story here going on for you Virgos and Aries. I just saw 10:18 on the counter clock. So I wanted to ask, why are you showing us this story today, universe? Under these blue moon energies, they're all about breakthroughs, the moon revealing things and bringing clarity. Why are we rehashing this story of what looks like a divine feminine and a divine masculine? Sorry, that was my two cats. That's like one jumped up on the bed and landed right on the other one, and she wasn't too happy about it. That's kind of funny, but this did not go anywhere. This did not happen. This did not come into fruition. Why are you showing me what has happened in the past, universe? And I've got card number 35, the Lost Compass, and card number 64. Again, these are Shaman Dream Oracle cards. And the Lost Compass is about getting back to integrity. This is about trusting your intuition, and this is needing to find your way home. So, with the first card being Beloved, radical acceptance, this is finding our way home to ourselves, finding a way home after we went through a difficult situation. Maybe something didn't work out the way we wanted it to. Maybe there was a time where we had to kind of go into hermit mode and do some healing and learn about ourselves or why we behaved in such a way. But this is reminding us, radical acceptance is loving all parts of us, even the parts we see as failures, even the parts of us that we deem as unusual or weird or not like everybody else. This is about, authentically loving all parts of ourselves. So card number 64, the Woodwives, is about adaptability. And these are forest spirits that have the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. So this is accepting change within ourselves. This is accepting change about maybe a situation that didn't work out for us. This is sitting with the acceptance of, I'm not the person I was before, I'm different. Final message here, I'm still kind of picking, asking, these blue moon energies, what are they revealing? What is this breakthrough? We see that maybe a divine feminine and a divine masculine both had to come to terms with something that didn't work out. They had to accept that it didn't end the way they wanted it to, and that started with the acceptance of the role that they played in it and accepting themselves, radically accepting themselves for who they are, and that, hey, we make mistakes, we have to heal. We have to tune down our expectations about a situation and maybe be more open to seeing that some things just don't go the way we hope they would. And, a lot of times there's a reason for that. So what is the reason, universe? What's these blue moon energies showing us? And for the second time, I've got the Four of Swords. And this is the universe saying, repeating the message that there was healing that needed to take place in these two characters. There was no going forward because they would have spilled their mess onto each other. If we enter into relationships or we go and get the energy of someone else and we haven't done our healings, then we run the risk of bringing all of our gook and all of our slime kind of onto another person. Our energy kind of spills onto them, and now they're reaping the repercussions or the cause and effect of stuff that, maybe we needed to heal, maybe we needed to take a look at. And with the Six of Cups, this is, again, soulmate energy, you guys. This is offering a gift. This is offering a cup of love to someone. And it starts with loving ourselves, radically accepting ourselves and loving ourselves for who we are, and knowing that when we come down here and we learn these lessons almost with blinders on of who we truly are as a spiritual energetic being, we have to see that that was part of our spiritual involvement. We came down here because we wanted to level up. We wanted to learn the lessons. We wanted to have these experiences. We are the co-creators of our universe. So anything we experience is because we chose to, because we needed to. And with the Nine of Wands, this is the wounded warrior energy, all banged up from the fight. There has been many obstacles in the way. Twin flame journey, soulmate energy. There is a lot of wounds that needed to be healed, a lot of struggles, digging in. When you go deep and you evaluate those wounds and you start to heal those, the dark night of the soul is a very challenging process. It really makes us take a look at some things about ourselves that, we're just like, stay hidden down there. I'll put a few more blankets on you and pile a few more boxes because I don't want to look at that shit. Who wants to go there, right? But we cannot move forward in our lives until we look at those parts of ourselves and then then we understand that they were lessons, and then we radically, have to accept ourselves and forgive ourselves, and that is how we heal those past wounds. The final stage is radical forgiveness and then gratitude for the experience. So this is saying, these twin flame energies, we know there's a lot going on right now with that. Can the divine masculine and the divine feminine radically accept this journey for what it was? Can they accept the pain, the suffering, and the hurt that they may have caused themselves or somebody else? Can they radically accept their beloved now that they've healed and they've went through big changes, and they want to come home, they want to come back to the divine feminine in the embrace of that warm light and that union that happens when the two twins come together. And the universe is saying, in preparation, if you want to come into union, the first step is, can you radically accept everything about this journey and forgive your divine masculine for the experience, the perceived experience that you had? Can you forgive the divine feminine for the role that she played in triggering you and pissing you off, making you run and ghost and ditch out and be like, I don't want any part of that. That seems way too difficult for me. That seems way too painful to have to address those wounds. But then, I think hindsight 2020, when you understand what this journey is, when you understand the role that the divine feminine and the divine masculine have divinely played a part in being the catalyst, the fire that lights your spiritual awakening, it's because you love each other so much. You love yourself, and the universe loves you so much, that unconditional love, that you would do anything for that person. You would come down here and you would go through the pain and suffering of being away from each other because you love each other so much that you wanted to make sure that you were triggered and that your spiritual ascension, that Kundalini energy, was woken up for you to be able to have this rebirth and this transformation within ourselves. And the twin flame journey is the journey of ourselves. It is the journey of our own ascension. So instead of holding resentfulness towards the journey or towards your twin flame, towards the divine masculine, or resenting the divine feminine, now is the time to extend forgiveness and gratitude for the beautiful role that you're playing in each other's lives. Think about this. You love each other so much that you went through one of the most difficult soul journeys that you could go through because you wanted to make sure that your beloved woke up, that your beloved realized who they were as a spiritual energetic being, woke up to the realization that they have a divine purpose and a divine plan, and your twin flame played that role for you. They loved you so much that they played that part to make sure that you could see the path forward. This beloved card, this radical acceptance, this is saying that it is time to let bygones be bygones, to really look at this journey for what it is. It's divinely orchestrated. You held a part in that. You were the planner. You were part of the blueprint. And now it's time for radically accepting ourselves and radically accepting the journey that we're all on during this ascension process. Wow, you guys. Wow. If this is what's coming down the pipes, I can't wait to see what happens next. Stay tuned. If you're on the twin flame journey, shoot me a message. Let me know how long you've been on it. I love getting feedback from you guys and love getting to know you. Liking, sharing, and subscribing and commenting is how these energies circulate and how more people can hear of this journey, and I appreciate that so much. Enjoy these super blue moon energies. Go out there and love yourself radically, you guys, because you deserve it. I love you. We'll see you at your next reading. Peace.